There is no denying singleness has been on the rise the past couple of years. Are you single?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you single?
I am.
Everyone likes to say the cause of this is social media. Do you think social media contributes to people being single or staying single?
Yes.
I think to some degree.
Although I do believe social media plays a large role in folks not being able to find good relationships, truly speaking, I think it's a mindset and a lack of accountability that really puts the nail in the coffin for some. Hey, why are you single?
Just our society. I don't like the guys in society.
Why are you single?
Just haven't met the right guy.
Why are you single?
Because I just got out of a relationship like a couple months ago, so I'm just like staying chill.
No one is ever able to answer the question, why are you single, with an answer that puts them at fault. This lack of accountability is everywhere. And to truly understand how we got here, I think we have to look at our culture at large that has promoted zero accountability.
Hi guys, today we're talking about birth control. Birth control.
Introduced this May in 1950, the oral contraceptive pill is a medical innovation that will dramatically transform future generations to come. From 2015 to 2017, 64% of women aged 15 to 49 have claimed to use one or more forms of contraceptives. Studies have also shown that contraceptive use goes up with age, with 37% of 15 to 19-year-old women using one or more methods versus 73% of women aged 40 to 49. When we have that many people participating in a contraceptive culture, there are going to be ramifications. Not saying good or bad, just saying there are going to be ramifications. The most apparent ramification that comes from the baby boomers' love of birth control is the low birth rate. Almost, if not all, Western countries have an aging population, which is due in part to people not fucking. This low birth rate might not look all bad as a statistic, but in practice, with less young people, those young people are gonna have a harder time finding said young people. Simple supply and demand, come on. The second ramification that comes from contraceptives is the removal of consequence for sleeping around. Before birth control, if you slept around, you'd more than likely end up with a bunch of headaches running around. And now today, with abortion, IUDs, the pill, and so many other options,
The baby juice just ain't effective.
sex is just sex and not reproduction. The way sex has turned into and has been promoted as a casual activity that you can partake in with strangers has conjured a third ramification.
Another fatherless child influenced by the crowd.
The role of a mother. She's supposed to be nurturing, caring, and teach you emotional intelligence. The role of the father, on the other hand, he's supposed to give you the real. Ain't shit sweet with him. Yo, daddy's supposed to tell you what it is and what it isn't, so you don't go out acting like a bitch. 28% of women with 2 or more kids got 2 or more baby daddies to go along with them. Some of these shawties collecting baby daddies like they Pokemon gym badges. This baby daddy and baby mama culture has practically removed all fathers from the picture. Another study from way back in 2010 says that 41% of kids were born out of wedlock. We can only imagine that number has gone up from then. Casual sex and hookup culture has been pushing mothers and fathers further away from each other and has been creating generations of children raised in single-parent households. Kids these days are being raised with 0 male authority figures, and because of that, a lot of Gen Z just don't know how to act.
I'm not like other cats. I'm Nico Nasty.
This is a sickness!
Like I said before, the role of the father is to tell you what it is and what it isn't. Basically give you the truths of the world. These truths come in all different forms. But one of the most important truths I think a father can give his child is how to interact with the opposite sex. For boys, their father should be showing them how to pursue and treat women. For girls, their dad should represent the type of man they should pursue. This role as a father really comes from the fact that as a man, to get women, you gotta understand women. So when it comes to which parent would be better at giving dating advice, your father would be the best to go to since he understands both sides. And this makes sense, because if you look at who gets the best dating advice, it's men. All the biggest dating advice YouTube channels, men. But I digress. With almost a whole generation of children not being taught what to look for in dating and how to get it, many of us are gonna be left bitchless and holeless. Almost helpless in the pursuit of getting bitches due to the lack of tools in our toolbox. That coupled with the lower birth rates making our generations one of the smallest, it's gonna lead to a lot of motherfuckers being single. The erosion of consequence and accountability has left the dating market saturated and transactional, leading to many young people buying and selling porn on the internet in the hopes of maybe feeling an ounce of intimacy. The OnlyFans thought and the OnlyFans simp are both victims of the exact same thing. Generations that have destroyed accountability and consequence, leading to nobody being able to look at themselves and make a change. Why I can't get laid is everybody else's fault but mine. All of this has created piss poor family units with no structural integrity. The real question is, what can you do to make sure you come correct and don't get caught in the infinite no bitches loop? Well, I ain't got much to tell you, just focus on what you can change, and I'm out.